Hey Grio fam, it's Natasha, and in this episode of Politics Explained, we're talking about voting. Not just opinion, but straight facts you should know. Originally, only white men over the age of 21 were allowed to vote in the United States. The 14th, 15th, and 19th Amendments to the Constitution, along with the Voting Rights Act of 1965, collectively allowed Black men and women the right to vote over time. Today, citizens over the age of 18 cannot be denied the right to vote on the basis of race, religion, sex, disability, or sexual orientation. Now, most U.S. citizens over the age of 18 are entitled to vote in all federal and state elections, but there are plenty of Americans who want to vote but can't. If you've been convicted of a felony, in some states, you lose your right to vote forever. In 2022, it was estimated that 4.4 million people in the U.S. couldn't vote because of a felony. So when people say your vote matters, especially as Black people, it really does. So how do you make sure you don't get disenfranchised and get to use your right to vote? In every state except North Dakota, citizens must register to vote. Each state has different deadlines and guidelines for how you can register, so don't be caught tweeting about voting but not actually registered like some people. If you visit vote.org and click on Register to Vote, you can check your registration status, see what's on the ballot in your state, and get reminders for upcoming elections. Even though this year's election is on November 5th, mail ballots are already being sent out to members of the military and citizens who are abroad. And if you live in a state like Pennsylvania, you can request a mail-in ballot in September. But the best way to vote is not just checking off names on the ballot, it's knowing the candidates and knowing the issues you are voting for. So if you're already registered to vote, hit us up below and tell us what state you're checking in from and tag a friend who you want to come vote with you. I'm Natasha Alford for theGrio. See you at the polls.